You better know the plays by then, bro. Because now, kickoff is when? Spring training starts tomorrow. Bus takes you to Super Bowl. Permission aboard, how far away is that? Yes. Yes. This far? When's kickoff, Carol? It's when MM1, MM2 says, come on, let's go, Carol. Here's what we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Now you got that damn thing making that crazy sound. When your equipment is making that sound, it's rotated, it's on. That game has started. That's kickoff. It's on. Pure focus, 100%. Undivided focus, 24/7, or until you get off a watch or turn it off. That's it. Because any tiny little momentary lapse of concentration could equal a fireball. Following me, Edwards? You know, when your turbine is making that crazy sound, it's you. 100%. Until you turn it off or you leave. You get it? Because we can't have no fireballs, right? Spring training starting tomorrow. Graduate, permission aboard, game day practice. You better know the plays by then. I want you guys for a moment, take into consideration what you do, MM, GS, EN, who you are, and look at this. I want you guys to look at these items for 5 seconds, and I want you to look at them individually and ask yourself if they're valid. Are they valid, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes? Valid? Yes, right? Who is going to make the secured? Let's stay secured. You are. And who am I and where am I in this program? I'm the LPO. I'm the program manager of the secured list. My job to make sure all the things that are happening in our department that we don't have, we keep the secured list secured. Following me? So, that's correct. In other words, I told you what I tell you so far. I said, spring training starts tomorrow. Third string players play the bench. You show up to the ship and you don't know the plays, then to the bench you go. Spring training starts tomorrow. Make sure you learn the plays. Bus takes you home, takes you to the Super Bowl. Permission aboard. Now you are checking in with me. I'm the LPO. Remember who I am? The LPO, also known as the Program Manager of the Secure List. If you give me any reason to doubt you or question you, I will, and I eliminate any potential problem, all of them, with one single phone call. CS1, I got one for you. In other words, you show up, you skim through it, you sleep through it, you skim through whatever, you don't learn the plays, it's coming out. You check permission aboard this soon, right? You're now checking in with me, LPO. You are in 15 minutes going to be unpacking your sea bag in supply berthing or in engineering berthing. The call will have been yours. My point is this. You show up to the ship and you don't got it together, then to the bench you go, because third string players play the bench. CS1, I got one for you. Now you own the snake and the goggles, and you are the deck drain king. Every day, in the scullery where they wash dishes, the water doesn't go down. Twice a day, every day, because of the Fruit Loops, the hot dogs, and the hamburgers that are shoved down there. Who's going to fix that problem? No, I didn't say shit line. That's right. But where's the HTs at? Any HTs here? It's not the HTs anyway. Remember how many types of engineers? There's the best. It's not him. Surely not the dead guy. Well, that must be the fired guy. You show up to the ship and you don't know the plays. Show up to the game. Coach, I was too busy during practice to learn the plays. Can I get some more time? Of course, I'm going to give you some more. I'm a fair dude. You have 12 months. Domestics is full of benches. You have 12 months to try them all out. Third string players don't never get on the field. You are now the deck drain king. In between deck drain repairs, maybe in a year you have made it to napkin PO. Edwards, you like that idea? No. All right, then do what I tell you next time. And from here on out, you will be happy you did. You guys following me? All right, here goes a recap, really fast. This is the ugly part. As soon as we get this part over with, we'll can start having some fun. This isn't really pretty stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, my point is this: spring training starting tomorrow, you guys. Learn the plays. Because if you don't, you made a big fat mistake. Permission aboard. Checking in with the LPO, the program manager of the secure list. My job to make sure this all stays secure, right? Give me any reason to send you, I'm sending you. Third string players play the bench. Maybe you made it to napkin PO in a year. You guys following me? Does it make sense? Is my description valid? I forgot to ask you that. Is my description valid? I said, what's the description of your Cunningham? There you are. V, there you are. big-ass engines, half the size of this room at full throttle, wide open while they're shooting missiles. And there's you in between the turret, in between them on the deck plate while they're shooting missiles. Is my description valid? I call that the Super Bowl. Yes or no? Okay. Are we in agreement? You're going, aren't you? You going?
Yes.
Serious as hell, ain't it?
Yes.
Secured list is valid, right? Phone calls remaining secured, right? So you guys want to learn the plays? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good idea, right? Okay. That was part one. Here goes part two, condensed. People like you, right? Humans. Normal folks like us. Foundation's a good idea, yeah? Before you start. The whole purpose, the whole entire purpose. Wakey wakey, Carter's going home with desk marks in his rib cage. You dummy, it has nothing to do with you being fat. It has to do with me kicking that desk up onto your rib cage because you're sleeping. You dummy. Well, no shit. Can we please focus 5 minutes, Carter? Listen to me. Carter, if that video runs out, I'm going to be pissed off. Here it goes. Part two. Foundation's a good idea. Carter, what's your rating? Very good idea to have some foundation before you start, right? The whole entire purpose of my being here is to build your foundation. There are 3 cornerstones in this foundation. I will identify all these 3 I'll identify all 3 of them for you. You then take them and burn them on your brain. Cornerstones burned on your brain on engineering school day 1. Not only are they mandatory, they keep you captive from calling your mommy here from that forever. And they also keep you off the mess decks unless you like being a nap and teal. Carter. Yes or no? Then prove it. You all have to prove it, don't you? My point is this. Now we can start. You need cornerstones. We'll blast right through them because we're fixing to run out of time. What's the best rate? What's the best rate?
Yeah.
What did I ask you in a keyway when you guys were going to get your law? What's the best rate? What was your answer? What's the best rate? Oh, so we're not going to agree, are we? Hey, you guys need to wake up. Are you guys practicing? Cook, are you trying to be a ventriloquist? Do you want to be one? Are you practicing? What's your rate, Cook?
GSS.
What's the best rate, you guys? What's the best rate?
Engineer.
So we're not, no, engineers, and I didn't ask you department. What's your rate, man? Listen to me. I didn't ask you what's the best department. I asked you what's the best rate. Listen, there are 2 correct answers. Somebody asked me what's the best rate. I'm going to say this every single time with no hesitation. I'm going to say, I'm a retired DC. I'm going to say DC, or I'll use the word mine. And I'll be right both times, period. The discussion is over. Bitch. That's right. That's right. Carol, the word bitch and man are gender neutral in the Navy. There's a lot of things that are a bitch in the Navy, like duty on Christmas. That's bitch. You guys understand me?
Duty.
There are 2 correct answers. I'll say mine. I'll use the word mine, or I'll say DC, and I'll be right both times. And there's a very good reason for it. Elenis, well, how you say your name? Elenis, you tell me what's the best rate. When he give, what is it? MM. When he gives me his answer, that's 2. V, what's the best rate? That's 3. Edwards, that's 4. What is yours? That's 4. Listen, how can we all be right? When she gives me her answer, what is she? She's right. Period. The discussion is over. Bitch. Why? Simple. It's because it's your opinion. Listen to me. If you know it, you live it, you're breathing it. You know it, you live it, and you're breathing it. And then I come along and I ask you for your personal opinion. You give it to me. Who can take your opinion from you? Not even God himself. Elanus. If God wants your opinion, I'm pretty sure you're going with it. You know, because you don't look like Moses. You know what I'm saying? Short of that, nobody, Carol, right? Short of that, nobody can take your opinion, period. Listen, if you know you live and you're breathing it, then you're right. And if that's the case, I want you guys to pay attention back there. Edwards, listen to me. I know you don't know a damn thing about no damn turbine. But if you know it, you live it, and you're breathing it, that yours is the best rate, before I leave here, you're already halfway there, and you have not even opened this book yet. You guys hear me? If you know you live it and you're breathing it, you're already, before I leave here, before that video runs out, you already got 50% of the problem beat. And you have not even opened the book. Because if that's the case, a year from now, you know you live it and you're breathing it, you'll be golden. You'll be successful, and you could even be a hero. God forbid you are in proposition with that. Heroes don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to be a hero, do they, Cunningham? They don't. And here's how it happens for us. There's you, Cunningham, a year from now. Cunningham's on watch 3 o'clock in the morning all by himself, and he looks over and he says, not supposed to do that, is it? It's not supposed to do that. So Cunningham, by himself, goes over to the prop, takes 10 seconds, all by himself, while he's going over there and extracts a couple of those plays he learned in school, and he goes over to the problem, and he throws a couple of adjustments on the thing, and makes the problem disappear. Now who is he? Maybe not. Maybe he's not an official hero, but for sure he's the best MM in the whole damn Navy as far as we're concerned, and that's who we're looking for. That's who we're looking for, Edwards. Ain't we? Damn right we are. So, you tell me what's the best rate? You're right. And guess what? I agree with you, because I'm the LPO, right? That makes me the coach. And as the coach, what do I want? I wasn't going to shove DC as the best rate down your throat. How many DC men are here? None? Well, good. Because if we had 26 DC men, we'd be rowing this bitch. That's how I'd say it. It wouldn't work. I wasn't going to shove DC. That's right. HT1. We had all of that's right. We'd be rowing this bitch. Now, the point is this. I really do need to speed this up.
20 minutes.
The point is this. Cornerstone number 1 is the knowledge that yours is the best. If you know it, you live in it, you're breathing it, you're right. All those tips that you need to know, those tricks that you need to know, God forbid, you need to throw a couple of adjustments on the thing, they're right here, man. All those things you need to know. Edwards, remember I said it didn't matter what you know about it today? Remember? Because it's all right here. It only matters what you got up here when you get on the bus. Okay. Cornerstone number 1. So I'm the LPO, right? And as the LPO, that makes me the coach. And as the coach, what do I want? I want to have the best wide receiver, tight end, flanker, running back. I'm the best of all the positions so we can kick ass, right? So if I'm the coach, that makes me the LPO. And what do I want? I want to have the best MM, EN, GS, HD, MR, and all the rest. So we can do what? Kick ass. What is kick ass? Bonus? Kick ass in your world is take your boiler way out there in the middle of nowhere, do what MM2 tells you to do, or HT1, or both of them, run that bitch full throttle way out there in the middle of the ocean, and back to the pier, never having had a fireball, truly is kick ass. And you will know it when you get back to the pier. You get it, Edwards? Yeah. You'll know it when you get back to the pier, and your country will thank you for it later. My point is this. Cornerstone number 1 is the knowledge that yours is the best. If you know it, you live it, you're breathing it, you are golden. If you're not, you're screwed. Maybe you're already halfway to napkin holder polishing. Edwards, you like that idea? What's your rate, Edwards?
Okay.
All right. You told me that before. Well, good. My point is this, you guys. Cornerstone number 1 is the knowledge that yours is the best. If you know you're living it, you're breathing it, you're golden. If you're not, you might as well. If you don't, then you might as well just tell MM2, hey, MM2, I'm going to the mess deck. Tell them tomorrow. Save us all some time, some potential problem. Guys following me? What did I say so far? I said, learn the damn plays before you get to the bus. Because you are going to the Super Bowl. Third string players play the bench. Cornerstone number 1, what's the best rate? 9. What's the best rate? 9. Say the rates. This time say your rate. What's the best rate? Yeah. You hear how the confusion and we're not going to agree. But guess what? I agree with you. Because I'm the coach. And I fully agree with you. And if you believe it, you know it, you live it, and you're breathing it, then I'm picking you to be on my team. Because if you believe it, if you know you live it and you're breathing it, then you probably ain't going to have no fireballs coming out of your shit. Got me? Cornerstone number 1. What's the best rate? Cornerstone number 2. Here we go. Test my ability. Here we go. Cornerstone number 2. The beginning of it. The biggest department, 2 most populated departments in the whole Navy. Engineering and combat. Engineers are here. Combat systems over there. PCR repair technician school. FCETIT, that's across the street from the football field. But here we are. We're only worried about this. Right, we already discussed it. The only place to be on day 1, right? And there's good reasons for it. So, here we are, right, in engineering school, and it means what? You're also known as a what? The word is SNIPE. SNIPE and engineer mean the same thing. They are inseparable. It's your nickname. Been like that more than 100 years. I didn't make it up. It means pride and power. Guys clear so far? If you're here, you're a SNIPE, and that's it. You're not a SNIPE yet. You got to graduate first. But then that's coming soon, because you don't want my foot in your ass sideways.